Well, hey YouTube, so today guys, we're back here with another product review, and today we have a review here of the CetNova MP3 player. Basically, they call it the Walkman because it's based on the 1990s Walkman made by Sony, which is really the first ever music player on the go, so it's kind of an inspiration based on that design here. So, this is an MP3 player. It says MP4 player on the actual product invoice, but it says MP3 on the label. I have no idea what we're going to get here, but let's open this up and let's find out precisely what we're getting here. So, in this day and age, guys, there really is very, very little purpose to having an MP3 player. There really is no reason, because your phone can basically do anything you need an MP3 player to do. There's a reason why Apple has kind of given up on the iPod Touch thing. But the thing is about the iPod Touch is it does more than just play music and videos and stuff like that. It has access to the iOS shop. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of a different argument than what I'm making here. But yeah, that product definitely still has value for young kids who parents don't want their kids to have cell phones yet, but want them to be able to have access to unlimited games on the shop without having to pay so much money like Nintendo games and console games cost. So there's definitely still a market there, but that's enough of that discussion here. Here's the actual MP3 player, MP4 player. I don't know which one this is. We're gonna find that out shortly. That's just some paper there. Here's the actual MP3 player right now. I mean, obviously, guys, it's very small and efficient. It's really based on the iPod Nano. I'm going to put this down for a second. There's some more stuff in the box we should get to first. Firstly, you have the method of charging, which is your rudimentary and industry standard micro USB cable. Put that down here. Do have some earpods here. These are definitely very cheap earpods. They don't really have any weight to them, and they just feel like they're shaking around. Like the innards are shaking around when you move it around. So you know they're cheap, but it definitely still works. So here's the MP3 player here. Gonna unbox it here for you. Comes off relatively easily, so that's always nice to hear. It's definitely not plastic. I do appreciate them using aluminum, which is not something that's always a given with these cheap MP3 players. So here's the actual product here. You have your 4 buttons right here, and you do have some feedback when you click on them. That's cool. You have the pause, play, left and right. That's for choosing your music there. You have this is the 8GB variant. On the back, you do have a small speaker. So maybe you don't need to necessarily use your earbuds for that. That would be pretty cool. So down here you have your 3.5mm audio jack. You have your micro USB port, and you have a SD card, a micro SD slot on there. So let's see if we can turn this thing on. The power button's right there. So let's turn this thing on. I do wonder how the interface is going to look on this thing. It has welcome. You have a couple options here. I mean, this UI is pretty old-fashioned. You got music, movie, radio, photo. You do have a record mode on here. I do wonder how this is going to sound here. So let's go back to that record mode for a minute. How do I go? Here we go. So I'm back on the home page now. I'm just trying to get to that page. So you have to click left and right on here. You can't hit up and down. It's just left and right. So now we're on the record mode there. I wonder what happens when you click on that. So I'm going to click on Start Voice Recording. And yeah, it's now acting as a voice recorder. That's actually a pretty cool concept, guys. So right now the audio is indeed coming through my headset here, but we're now going to turn over to the audio on this thing. I have no idea how this is going to sound, but I'm now going to replay these past 18 seconds or so on this thing. So let's see how it comes out, guys. I was having a little bit of trouble getting this thing to get read by my computer, and what we could do instead, guys, is we can test the recording quality and the microphone quality at the same time. So that should be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. So I'm going to access the recording menu right now, go to the library, and my recording is right there. So let's test out the speaker on the back of this thing and the recording quality. So let's go. That's actually a pretty cool concept, guys. So right now the audio is indeed coming through my headset here, but we're now going to turn over to the audio on this thing. I have no idea how this is going to sound, but I'm now going to replay these past 18 seconds or so on this thing. So let's see how it comes out, guys. So that's how it came out, guys. And to be honest with you, it does sound pretty valid. Honestly, I'm a fan of that quality. You got ebooks, you got tools on here, you got settings, and I'm kind of curious what type of settings you have here. Apparently, you have an audio, a radio FM on here, FM radio on here. So I'm curious about if that works or not. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can figure out how to get that FM radio to work. I don't see. Oh, I see it up here. So FM radio is right there. So this is interesting. If I can use the FM radio without using the this stuff here, that's honestly a pretty big achievement. Let's test it out. So we could do some auto tuning. So it's searching, guys. It's searching. I can't play you copyrighted material, but what I can show you is if this FM radio works or not. So, I mean, this is a sound recording device. It's an FM radio, plays music, it plays videos, it plays a lot of cool stuff here. I'm a fan, man. I'm a fan of this product. I think it's pretty fucking cool. So, yeah, there's a couple of channels on here, as you can see. I don't want to actually play the music because I can't play copyrighted material, unfortunately. But we'll check out the manual tune. So for manual tuning, you do need to plug in your headset. So yeah, I'll have to go do that. But it looks like it has the full entire radio on here. You see that? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Every 10th, man. So yeah, overall, I'm actually a big fan of this product here. FM radio, sound recorder, has a speaker on the back, music, videos. Like honestly, I don't say this too often, guys, if you see my reviews, but I'm actually impressed. I'm impressed with what this product can offer you for the price tag. It looks exactly like the iPod Nano. It has a speaker. It just feels very comfortable in the hand. Overall, I definitely recommend this thing. I'll have a link down below if you want to buy it. Thank you very much to, what's the name of the brand again? I ripped the label off. I ripped the label off. I can't read the name of it, but whoever the brand is, I'll have a link down below so you can buy the product too. It actually is really cool. Great for kids who have very concerned parents who don't want their kids to have phones at such a young age. Or maybe for somebody who just doesn't want a phone right now, you know? But I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I recommend this thing. So thank you, bye.